Hello, my twin flame loved ones, and welcome back to the Soulmate Journey Empath. This is going to be a reading with a combined Venus transit out of Venus and Mars being conjunct in Libra. Venus is now transited into the sign of Scorpio. And we also have the full moon in Aries approaching. And so there's a significant energy shift going on, especially in divine twin connections. And so I wanted to go ahead and tap into those energies and update and see how things are going for both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Rather than getting into the decks that are being used this time, because I just really want to get into the energies, all of that information is in the description box below. So intuitive message is very, very strong as I went out to kind of center, to meditate, to connect with the energies. The first thing that I noticed is, at least where I am at, there is a south wind, and it's not cold, it's not hot, it's refreshing. And from the way of life that I was raised in, things happen in a circle, and different periods of life and the lessons associated correspond to east, south, west, and north, okay, as being cycles of life, as being the life cycle. And in terms of consciousness, that wind coming out of the south, the seasons are changing, and the South represents young adulthood, and young adulthood is associated with a lot of lessons involving ego. And just instantly what I got and was confirmed by my guides is that in a lot of divine twin connections and a lot of twin flame connections, the relationship, no matter what stage of the journey you and your divine counterpart are finding yourselves in, the twins in general have moved through a lot of shadow work, a lot of dark night of the soul, and a lot of that ego energy has been purged. So I am recording this video on October the 9th. 1010 is another huge portal. So a lot of energy with this Venus transit and with this approaching full moon in Aries. And so 10 is all about completion. And I just am really feeling like for both divine masculine and divine feminines, there's been a lot of transformation, a lot of purging, a lot of shadow work to overcome karmic lessons that involve the ego, and doing a lot of this deeper healing in the solar plexus chakra. So with that being done, this is just such a huge shift that I really want to get in and get into Oracle and Tarot and see how this is going to play out for masculines and feminines. So first of all, I want to go ahead and look at what chakras are being the most affected. So here is for divine masculine. What chakras are being the most affected for divine masculines with this energy shift? 1010 portal, Venus transit, and full moon in Aries. So let's just get these out here. Oh, wow. Beautiful energy. Let's get one more. Absolutely beautiful energy for the masculine. So in terms of this energy shift, there is a lot of consciousness shift and also a lot of intuitive messages. And for masculines to be getting in tune with this third eye chakra is absolutely wonderful. That is doing more integration of their own feminine energies. So getting a lot of synchronicities, a lot of messages, maybe from guides, maybe in dreams, in 5D, but also coming to a completion of consciousness, especially with this 10-10 portal, 10 being the completion of a cycle. And then we're going right into this full moon in Aries, and Aries is the beginning. Aries is the beginning of a new cycle. So absolutely beautiful energy. A lot of activation for masculines in these higher chakras. So let's see what's going on with the feminines. What chakras are being the most affected for feminines with the Venus transit, the 10-10 portal, and the full moon in Aries? These two. Oh, wow. Wow. This is beautiful, beautiful transformation going on here for both masculines and feminines. So feminines are getting a lot here in the root or base chakra and the sacral chakra, the first and second chakras. Sacral chakra, absolutely beautiful charge to empathy, to creativity. That base chakra incorporated with the sacral chakra. This is a great recipe for divine feminines manifesting a lot in 3D, a lot in their material reality. So a lot of big shifts happening in this way for the feminines. All right, let's see what's going on in the headspace. What is going on in the headspace of divine masculines with this energy shift? Got one out. Let's get two more. What is going on for divine masculines in their headspace during this energy shift? Divine masculine's headspace. Where is divine masculine in his headspace? And when I say he or she, divine masculines and divine feminines can be of all or any gender. So this is more about the energies being receptive or projective. So what is going on for divine masculine? Well, first out, we have the Judgment card. This is number 20, Major Arcana. This is scorpionic energy. So, you know, this is being called up. This is coming to a higher truth. This is coming to a higher level of understanding. And we really see that with the masculine getting a lot of activation in the crown chakra in particular. And next, we have the Five of Swords energy. This is air energy. Fives are about change. There has been conflict. There has been a lot of psychological conflict, a lot of mental conflict, confusion, illusion going on with divine masculine energy. And this has been psychologically exhausting. In previous energies, masculines have come up with this Nine of Swords energy quite a few times. And so this anxiety, this worry, this struggle, this exhaustion is changing with this 5 energy. And here with the crown chakra and the Judgment card, really coming into an understanding to move past that. And next out for masculines in their headspace, we have the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is earth energy, Virgo energy. But what's most important about this card is this is restoring balance. This is restoring health. This is restoring wellness, vitality. So, you know, masculine is really understanding and integrating the truths, the clarity, that they've gone through, and wanting to come back to a place of peace and feeling centered. Excuse me. 9 is a very spiritual number and a reflective number, and masculine has gone through this dark period psychologically and is reflecting on the lessons. Let's see where divine feminine is. Where is divine feminine in her headspace? Where is divine feminine? Where is divine feminine in their headspace? There's 2. Let's get one more, please. Where is divine feminine in her headspace? And we'll just take 3. All right. So, wow, I'm going to show these 2 cards together. Divine Feminine is coming out as 4 of Pentacles energy. This is Earth energy. And 4 of Swords energy, which is air energy. Both of these cards are trying to regain stability, coming to the stability that 4 brings. And it's taking a mental timeout. It's taking a physical timeout, respite, retreat, reflection, really recharging the batteries. And with the Earth energy and the beautiful imagery in this 4 of Swords card, feminine is probably spending some time outdoors, really getting in touch with that divine feminine, that empressy energy that is in touch with the earth, with cycles, and with the energy shift, with the season shifting. Feminine is probably appreciating this, probably trying to ground by spending some time outdoors, and also not spreading themselves too thin here with this 4 of Pentacles energy. It's being selective about how you spend your time, and coming out of Virgo season and having Venus being transited through Virgo. Virgo is all about what you value. And Venus energy is also about what you value. And so, having had this most recent Venus transit, I think feminine is really getting in touch with what does really matter to them. What is worth their time, worth their energy, and when is it important to hold back, and realizing that making space for herself is something that is positive, that creates this double stability here. And next out, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. And this is about waiting. This is about having put in work and waiting for results, but understanding that this takes time. This takes patience. And in terms of this divine twin connection, feminine has been just a step ahead of masculine in terms of their recognition of this connection, of the depth of this connection. And a lot of feminines have come out of some shadow work and still have those draws, that magnetism to their masculine, even if they've been in separation. And a lot of feminines have taken this time for healing. And there's an understanding that things take time, that they need nurturing. And there's a hint of anticipation in the energy of that card as well. So let's go ahead and see where our twins are doing in their heart space. Where is masculine in their heart space? Where is masculine in their heart space with this energy shift? Where is masculine in their heart space? There's 1, 2 more, please. Where's Where's masculine in their heart space? Okay, we'll take those two. Wow. All right, so our first jumper out, imagine that. There's feminine. Here's the Empress energy, major arcana number 3. This is divine feminine energy. And this is about nurturing. This is about nurturing and abundance. And in the heart space, that's something that brings a lot of healing, a lot of restorative, balanced energy in this time out and this independence of trying to feel healthy and feel grounded on their own again, in terms of where the masculines are. And in their heart space, they are probably reflecting on how nurturing and how loving the energy of feminine is. And with this 9 of Pentacles energy, this is masculine coming to a realization that they deserve that type of nurturing, that they can invest in some self-love. So there's this element of synchronicity and inspiration going on. Next out, for masculine in their heart space, we have the Tower energy. This is number 16, major arcana. This is Scorpio or Aries energy. And with this full moon in Aries approaching, and the message for that oracle being a fiery climax approaches, oftentimes these Tower moments come in as divine intervention to enlighten us. And with this lightning, with all these feathers, almost like angel wings, again, getting messages with the third eye and crown chakra, masculine could be getting a lot of messages, a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities. And the clarity with this lightning, that divine truth, that divine intervention. And this is also a desire to rebuild, in separation. And it can be temporary separation. It can be initial separation. Wherever you're at on your twin journey, there are always times when the Tower will come in, and it's time to rebuild and upgrade and build better, stronger. And so this is definitely in masculine's heart space, wanting to rebuild, to put effort to maybe reconstruct the foundation of the connection with feminine. And that's coming out right underneath that 5 of Swords energy, which the 5 is all about change. And this is absolutely beautiful. Next out, in masculine's heart space, we have the 2 of Cups energy. This is water energy. This is union. This is union. And again, look at this collaborative energy of 2 coming together to tend to nurture something, with this Empress energy, with this rebuild Tower energy. So beautiful balance between head and heart going on with the masculine. A lot of truth, a lot of clarity, a lot of consciousness coming in for masculine in general. So let's check in and see where feminine is at. Where is feminine at in their heart space? And let's get one more, please. Where is a feminine at in their heart space? All right. So, first out, we have the Devil card. This is number 15, 1 and 5, add to 6. 6 is a number of balance and harmony and reciprocity in numerology. And when we think about the number 6, the Lovers card and the major arcana is a number 6. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, are all very positive energies. The lessons that feminine has learned after going through this dark night of the soul, doing shadow work, is mastering those old cycles, that old karma. The devil is also the major arcana card of Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about mastery, is all about having control. And rather than letting the shadow work, these insecurities, these doubts, these fears, this past life karma, rather than letting it cage their heart, Divine Feminine has learned how to master these lessons and move on. So really coming out of the shadows and really coming into the light. Next out, we have the Ace of Wands energy. This is fire energy. In their heart, feminine has new vitality, and part of the reason why is because coming out of this oppressive heart energy, issues with balancing the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, as well, the solar plexus chakra. Those are so very intricately connected. So after healing some of this really dark energy, feminine's heart is really, really open, really excited, feeling things. Feminine has always been into that receptive energy, that empathic energy, into those feelings, but they're even larger, they're even bolder, they're even more rewarding. It's like in Technicolor now. Feminine is feeling things bigger and brighter than they have maybe ever, but definitely in a very long time. And next out, we have the Chariot. This is number 7. This is Cancerian energy, major arcana. And this is positive movement forward. This is being ready to go forward and wanting to foster that. And it's amazing. I just love this deck in particular because look at these complementary images. So there's definitely mirroring going on in the heart space between masculine and feminine. Both thinking about tending to this and nurturing it and moving toward a union. And also here, from an astrological perspective, we have Capricorn energy and Cancer energy. And these are polarized energies. And so really coming out of this heavy feeling controlled energy, feminine has overcome that and is into this nurturing Cancerian energy, this open energy. So very, very beautiful for both masculine and feminine. So let's go ahead and see where masculine and feminine are in their soul space. Where's masculine in their soul space? How's masculine in their soul space? How is masculine in their soul space? Masculine in their soul space. All right, we've got 3. Oh, wow. Absolutely beautiful. So first out for masculine, reinvention. So a lot of this clarity has really opened up masculine's perspective and provided them with this positive outlook that masculine is starting to conceive of ideas, of things that they never before even considered or thought possible. Really expansive energy. And this is inspirational. And, I think this definitely belongs underneath that, that tower energy, because what do we do when we're rebuilding? We have this opportunity. We can build it the same and it can crumble the same, or we can reinvent the floor plan. And masculine is going through this transformation. And it's very similar to what is going on with feminine too. And this is absolutely beautiful. Underneath the Empress, we have ascending. So yes, like this clarity, this truth, whatever has crystallized for masculine has really triggered an expansion to their consciousness. And going through this 1010 portal is really, really going to contribute energy to tying up those loose ends, to completing things, to move forward with that powerful full moon in Aries energy. And on the twin flame journey, as either divine counterpart experiences expansion, experiences growth in their soul and their heart and their mind and their consciousness, it's triggering growth in their counterpart at the same time. So often that's why there's a lot of mirroring going on, or similar energies that may be playing out differently, because that connection between the counterparts doesn't go away regardless of intent or distance. So it's still influencing, it's still changing, it's still inspiring, even in separation. And next out, we have new direction. And that is coming out underneath the Judgment card, truth, and coming together, Two of Cups energy. Some readers interpret that Judgment card as a reconciliation, but then with coming together and new direction. So if masculine, this may not apply to everyone, but if masculine has been in running energy, that period has passed. That period has passed. Masculine's clarity, masculine's understanding is getting in touch with this connection and truly understanding that their happiness, their liberation, their expansion lies in this connection with feminine. So let's go ahead and see, where is feminine in their soul space? Where is feminine in their soul space? We have 2 down. Let's get one more, please, for feminine. One more for feminine. Feminine. All right. All right. First out, Dark Night of the Soul. And this absolutely, I was feeling this earlier as some of these other cards were coming out. So yes, coming out under this Devil energy, definitely for at least a large portion of collective feminines, Dark Night of the Soul. And that energy is past. Those lessons have been mastered. And it's time to move on and open the heart again. Next out, we have Abandoned. And this is one of the largest lessons that both masculines and feminines face during the Dark Night of the Soul period, is conquering childhood issues or past life karma that trigger feelings of abandonment. Because getting in touch with unconditional love really strips those feelings away when you're truly coming into understanding of it, as your consciousness is elevating, as you are ascending, you outgrow old ideas about love that don't serve an unconditional basis for connections. And so consequently, all of these old feelings of abandonment are stripped away. And so feminines have really done that shadow work and overcome issues and triggers that they may have regarding abandonment. Next out for feminines, we have fresh start. And this is beautiful energy coming out underneath the sacral chakra, which is about creativity. It's about production. It's a lot of Empress energy there. And then the patience and planning, the knowing it's going to take some work to get there. Having these 2 sevens and the Chariot energy wanting to move forward. Fresh start. Fresh start. And, you know, having that new vitality, having that Ace of Wands energy really has invigorated feminine, and they're not stuck in these feelings about the past, in this heavy energy regarding the past or the connection, anything that may have happened in the connection. They've moved past those feelings of abandonment. They've mastered those lessons. And so now that their heart is healed in a way that it hasn't been before, as part of this ascension process, they are very open to wanting to engage things because it's like life is different for them now. So let's see how this is playing out in 3D for the masculines. And there's their cards right there. Oh, wow. All right. So we have the Empress, again, divine feminine energy. This is major arcana number 3. So feminines are coming out twice here in masculine's energies, in the 3D and in the heart space. And so what I get with this Page of Swords and Knight of Wands air energy and then fire energy is that masculines have been kind of waiting, have been watching feminine without actually making a gesture or opening up to kind of foster the connection, to get this fresh start, new direction coming together, to get this going. Okay. So they've been studying feminine to figure out when the right moment for that is going to be. And when they feel that that moment is right, they are ready to go ahead and move in this swift moving energy, this Knight of Wands energy, and really make contact with feminine. So absolutely great energy. Let's see, feminines, what's going on with feminines in 3D? Let's get one more card, please. One more card, please. Feminines in 3D. Oh my gosh. So there's definitely mirroring going on here. So, wow. First out for feminines, we have 4 of Cups energy. This is water energy. So another 4 feminines trying, after the shadow work, really focused on regaining their stability. In this 4 of Cups, it's not that feminines have been blocking masculine's energy, but they've been going through all these lessons. What I'm getting more than anything else, and my guides are confirming, is that feminines have been spending a lot of time alone, especially during Virgo season. So this 4 of Cups, they have not been spreading themselves around, not really making themselves available, because they realize that their energy is precious. And then we have this 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So again, both earth energy. Feminine has been investing in themselves. And it's crazy because there's masculine coming out with that 9 of Pentacles energy too. So that mirroring, when one invests in themselves, it triggers that same type of growth, of expansion in the divine counterpart. So yes, feminine has been putting the work in. Feminine has been putting the work in. So let's start with some oracle messages. What is an oracle message for masculine to help them with this energy shift? What is an oracle message for masculines? Masculines. And we have third quarter moon. This is adjustments are required. So that is great with this reinvention, the rebuild, the judgment card. Really, yes, masculine has come into a great level of understanding of consciousness. They are seeing their their experiences from a completely different perspective. It's like they have leveled up. This is their opportunity to level up with that 10-10 portal. So masculines really leveling up with this ascending coming out too. Powerful transformation going on for the masculines right now. So let's go ahead here and let's get a message for feminines. What is an oracle message for feminines to help them through this energy shift? Oracle message for feminines, please. Wow. I just love it. These are great messages and they're so perfect for the other cards. That's why I like using so many to pick up on these twin energies. So full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. And we're not full moon in Scorpio, we're full moon in Aries, but Scorpio and Aries are both this tower energy. Feminine is past this dark energy, this shadow work. It's time to release the negativity. And having released that, feminine is feeling absolutely rejuvenated, absolutely renewed. So just great energy going on with both masculine and feminine. So let's see, what is a message for masculine? What are any messages for masculine from their feminine? Messages for masculines from their feminines. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So these are so appropriate. These are like checking in with the lessons that feminine has just been through. So feminines want their masculines to know that peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. So especially having not made themselves readily available to a lot of other people lately, doing a lot of personal work, a lot of healing, a lot of reflection. Feminines feel so much more balanced. They're in all these fours. Okay, we have 4 fours for feminines. So that may be significant, but it also is just really about cycles. And 3s are coming out as being significant for masculines. But also everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. And that is such an Empress message. That is such an Empress message. That is truly a beautiful healing message. So, you know, masculine may still be grappling with the idea that they want to reach out to feminine, and they know that there will be consequence, that everything will not go as it should in divine timing if they usurp that flow of energy and try to reach out too soon. And that may be why we do have masculines in this Page of Swords energy, kind of studying, kind of watching feminine to see when the right time to approach them might be. What are messages for feminines from their masculine? What are messages for feminines from their masculine? Messages for feminines from their masculine. right. So beautiful messages from masculine to their feminine. First out, adventure awaits, go find it. And this Ace of Wands, this fresh start, this move forward, okay, this is very active energy. And the Ace of Wands is very similar to the energy of the Fool card, which is about having faith, having absolute trust, just being ready to go out there on the adventure, even if you don't know what you're going to encounter. So, you know, with having the Empress energy coming out a couple of times, masculine really sees feminine as capable. And having feminine be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, okay, adventure awaits, go find it. You have everything you need. Very similar to the message that masculines had for their feminines. And the next card is the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. So that is just an acknowledgement from masculines to their feminines that this is what you think it is. Masculines have come to that truth with and are especially just crystallizing those lessons. And so and what's interesting is earlier I was really drawn to do an energy check-in and provide this reading for you. I listen to a lot of EDM and electronica, and excuse me, as I was driving in my car earlier today, there's a song by the group The XX called Crystallized. And it's about someone that is really the catalyst for change. And so masculines or feminines, check out that song Crystallized by the XX. The EDM version is the Dark Sky remix. That was the one I was listening to. And then a much older song is by BT, and it's from his first album, ESCM, in the 1990s. I want to say 1994. And there's a song on it called Remember, and it sounds very much like a feminine, divine feminine voice of a twin flame separation. And it's sending this Empress energy, to their counterpart. So if you're interested in EDM, check out the XX Crystallized, the Dark Sky remix, and BT Remember off the album ESCM. Both of those are available on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message, a shared soulmate message for our twins. And that came right out for us. So let's see here. I'm looking for a placard, and I guess I'm using them all. All right. The shared message for my divine twins for this Venus transit 1010 portal and full moon in Aries is number 42, 4 and 2, add to 6, balance, harmony, reciprocity in numerology. And the blood dance has a lot of this root and a lot of heart chakra energy. And it's really a reminder that no matter what happens, no matter what lessons are being learned for either divine counterpart, that things are cyclical and there is always this connection. So the blood dance could literally mean, a blood connection, a blood tie, a flesh tie that unites people. But this is more of a spiritual tie. All right. This is not just a beautiful soulmate energy where that's a member of your soul family. This is literally your soul that you are intimately connected to at all times through all things. So this is a beautiful, beautiful message that I'm going to stick in the middle here of where our twins' heart spaces were checking in with us. And I wish all of my divine twins love, light, and healing, and encourage you, divine feminines, to really be working on grounding and creative, expressive outlets, and balancing the base and sacral chakras with this energy shift. And each person's energy is different. Each person's frequency is different. The effects of this energy shift are going to affect everyone on just a slightly different timeline. But those are the overall energies. And for masculines, just make sure that we're hydrating and sleeping regularly to really keep that brain doing well, that crown chakra doing well, thinking positive to manifest the positive, especially during this reinvention. And also with the third eye chakra, paying attention to signs, synchronicities, and potential communication that's going on with your counterpart in 5D. So I hope that this reading resonates with you, my divine twins. And until next time, bye-bye.